Okay, Gemini, my darlings, I hope you've come back to see me because I've just let you know that I'm going to do an archetype reading for you. The last Gemini reading I just done, I said, right, you need to look at your archetypes, meaning you need to understand the context of your personality, the traits that you have, the labels you carry, how you're being seen by the rest of the world to understand why what's happened in your life has happened. So hit me in the comments with a 1 to 10 of your mood and emotions, because that's always good to scale that before we start. So you want to let me know, are you feeling 1, absolute shit mood, or 10, absolutely magnificent mood? Then we're going to dig in and see what's going on in this situation. Please do hit like and subscribe for me, darlings, okay? Stay tapped in, tap your energy in, show the hermatologist some love over here, because it really does help me out, okay? So let's go. You are the first archetype reading on the channel. We're going to do this for every sign now, thanks to you in your last reading. So let's go. Let's see what's coming out. So first of all, I'm getting trendsetter in my head. Trendsetter, trendsetter, trendsetter. You're always setting trends. Yeah, really gorgeous vibration, high vibe energy. I mean, there's 3 cards coming out to really discuss your energy, and I'm looking at the light and dark of the situation. So if you know about yin and yang, that's what we're looking at, light and dark, positive and negative. The high vibes of your personality is the artist archetype, followed by the storyteller archetype and the miser archetype. Let me tell you what that means. You can Google these personally as well and find out more context behind them, get a true insight into self. But these are general readings. So let me go in first and let's see if we can hit the nail on the head with you and your personal issues, so you know whether or not this is really for you, okay? Once again, darlings, hit that like, hit that subscribe, help a sister out, okay? Needing the traction. Let's go. The artist. Now, when we're looking at the artist card, we're talking about you expressing yourself in many different ways. You're a creator. It could be the way that you dress, the way that you do your hair. I can see someone doing their eyebrows, innovative, unique ways you do your eyebrows, the way in which you do something to your baby hair, edges, the way that you do your hair. You could even have I'm getting like dreadlocks, different colored dreadlocks, ombre dreadlocks as well. I'm seeing different kind of hairstyles, different kind of piercings. Like you could be wearing different asymmetric or symmetrical clothing, like one side of your body you're wearing this kind of armor or blazer, or like I'm seeing purple and grey. I'm seeing this like body con outfit or cords, but also like with monochrome print. Really nice fashion sense as well. I get a little bit of a painter, an artist, like you would really like, is it Bob with the afro? Classic artist who used to paint all this stuff, a real creator. You could be someone who paints on giant canvases or giant walls, yeah? I'm also getting that movie in my head where Drew Barrymore loses her memory over and over again. 50 First Kisses, I don't know what it's called. Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, I feel. When she forgets her memory over and over again, that movie's just flown into my head out of nowhere. So there's a message in that. Whatever you're going through, you create something, you forget it. You create something, you forget it. You create something, you forget it, right? You just move on, do something else, and you keep forgetting all the creativity that you have. Other people around you are truly inspired by you. Your journey itself and what you do is you tell stories through your creativity, yeah? A lot of people, yeah? They will go out of their way to create stories, write stories, do all this storytelling stuff. Sorry, guys. Do this kind of storytelling stuff. I just had a little bit of something in my eye, if you're wondering why I had to pause like that. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. Right? Yeah, I also get that in my head. It's not you, it's me. It's someone's always pulling away, going, no, it's me. I need time to think. I need a new creative idea. I need a new creative project. I'm thinking. I'm mesmerized by this idea. I'm trying to manifest this. I need to pull away. I need to go within. But the truth of the matter is, you have the Midas touch. Yeah. Other people look to you. Other people are really jealous of you sometimes for your strength and resilience. They don't know what to do with themselves in your presence, because you know when you're just an absolute power player and it's obvious. And you walk into the room, everyone else shuts up. You walk into the room and everyone's looking to see how you've stepped, how you're moving, how you're dancing, how you're dressing, because next they're going to go and get the same trainers that you have. They're going to want to copy your hairstyle. They want to get the top that you're wearing. They want to copy the content that you're putting out. Really getting content creator energy here. Yeah, they want to understand how you've managed to complete that project at work, and then they want to look at how you're coding, right? You're the fastest one in the coding class, and you've cracked the code before everyone else. A bit of Snowden energy. Everyone else is still sitting there trying to crack the code. You've done it in 10 minutes, and you're off for the rest of the day. You've got nothing else to do. You're just fucking amazing at your job. It's that kind of It's that simple. You're amazing at life. You're amazing at being you. And that's what everyone else seems to struggle with, and I think that's what you struggle with the most, because all you ever do is just be you, and it's gorgeous, it's empowering, it's strong, it's wise, it's sexy. Do you get what I mean? Your vibration is giving me strength and like this euphoric vibration of like you live in your own utopia, I want to say. Yeah, and that's fucking sexy. Not a lot of people can create and exist and live in their own utopia. Everyone else is like, oh, can I come over to your utopia? Can I come over to your world? It's like, babe, darling, hun, friend, like maybe make your own utopia, because this utopia is mine. And when everyone else starts bundling into your utopia, it gets mucky and grey and dirty, and you've got to clean even more, and it's just so much more effort for you to maintain your high vibration. That's why you pull away so intently from others for a period of time. And that's healthy. This is all in the light of your vibration. These are the lighter sides of your archetype, yeah? So once again, artist, storyteller, Midas and miser. Yeah, you can Google those. They're the positive aspects of who you are, everything we've just discussed. So now let's dig into the shadow, shall we? Let's dig into the elements of self that you struggle with a lot more, right? I want to say emptiness. I want to say longing. I want to say loneliness. First card coming out, because I'm looking at just an empty card that comes out. There's only a few of them in the deck. Cards that are just empty with no archetype on it. And you battle with yourself quite a lot about feeling unfulfilled, because life is just so flowing to you. You've got your own, you are your own utopia. Life is what you make it, and life is just you living every single day. So I feel like you lack challenge. Sometimes you're really, I want to say unenthusiastic. You're just bored and like lackluster. Like, life's so easy, I can do anything, I've got what I need, I'm always mastering stuff, everyone always loves what I put out, it's so easy now. What's next for me? What's the next challenge? Because it just keeps getting too easy for me. Yeah? Also could be some issues here around eroticness and arousal. So I'm looking at a situation where power, money and lust could dominate your social circle or your community, your network, social group. I wanted to say net worth as well, right? The desire for more and more coin, more and more crypto. If you're into crypto, go to the featured channel at the top of this page, Her Tech, where I put out different predictions and tech news. You'll really enjoy that if you're into some crypto. Please hit like and subscribe over there. But the situation is, I feel like you might have a lot of females throwing themselves at you all the time. I feel like you could even be someone who, oh my God, what a vision. You could be walking down the street and someone would just rip open their top and say, ah, like people would like moonie you, but like in tit version, flash you, that's it. Chicks will just flash you. Like, I don't know if I'm connecting with a celebrity, which is a really cheesy word. Let's just say influencer or someone who's in the scene. But it's like, can you sign my breasts? Please sign my breasts. Sign my vagina. Sign my arse. Sign my bumhole. It's really excessive like that. Take that as it resonates. That's obviously not going to be for all of you, but there's some energy around that that's true. Women or men will just throw themselves at you. Yeah, hungry and thirsty for a little bit of Gemini loving. A Gemini attention, Gemini clout, whatever it is you've got in that utopia, babe. Whatever it is, that utopia shit you're drinking. Oh, do the world fucking want a piece? And it really does. Yeah, it doesn't even turn you on or satisfy you. I mean, it's hard to be sexy and gorgeous and amazing and powerful and strong and divine. And it's kind of like, oh, another person wants me. What am I going to do with all these people that desire to be in my bed? What am I going to do with all these people that just want to throw money at me? Oh my gosh, what do I do when people just want to give me awards and acknowledge me and give me free gifts and free this and free that? It's that kind of energy. Take it as it resonates. Use it as a metaphor if you need to. But there's something about your vibration that is incredibly powerful. Gemini, this is shadow energy as well. So you either feel this way and don't see this, or this is your actual reality and you find it unbearable. Yeah? energy coming out with that in the shadow as well, is you could have a violent streak. Very, very aggressive, very violent. You could have you could be one of those kids that have holes in the wall. Yeah? Going around smashing curtains, smashing blinds, breaking things for the sake of it, pissing on things, starting fires. Like, I'm not saying you're an arsonist, but I mean, you definitely would play around with fireworks in a place where you shouldn't be playing around with fireworks. You know, those 11-year-old, 13-year-old kids playing around with fireworks, at least in Britain, in the UK. Yeah, they've just all put their money together and just got a bundle of fireworks, and now they're shoving them up their bumhole. It's that it's that kind of minute. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm a Brit. So if you don't know what I'm on about, just acknowledge that that's British culture for you. What the fuck is this? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. My cat has just jumped on the laptop and has something in her fur. Get down. I mean, we are trying to work and trying to love these animals, but for goodness sake, they just like to literally sit on my head if they could. So apologies for that. But let's keep going with this violent tendency that you have, shall we? Let's dig into that a little bit more, because that's what you got to monitor, okay? The lust, the sex, the rock and roll lifestyle. Sis, autograph my boobies, sign my titty, suck my nipple. Put a firework up your bum hole. Oh my God. Piss on the fire. Like, whatever it is, it's wild, and it's like a rock star. Stick your tongue out like real savage shit, which is really, really nice and cool. For me, I don't really see too much wrong with that energy, but for some reason, it just seems a little imbalanced, I guess. I think you think about it a lot as whether or not it's a positive or negative, because you still feel lackluster through all of this. Even when you do all of this renegade Avenger shit, it just still feels unfulfilling. You're a little bit concerned about your mental health and your wealth and abundance. You feel like sometimes you question whether or not it's a curse. Like, you manifested all of this, but is it cursed? It could even be affecting a relationship you have. You could have got back with someone several times in a relationship, right? And this time you got back together, you thought this was it, but the relationship's still in the same situation it is, because something's taken from you and this relationship. You had expectations, they did, you've been offering gifts and love, and you could have even proposed to this person, but they just didn't want it. You're not. I don't want to say it out loud, but I think you know it's true, because your last reading was about this as well. I don't think this person is meant to be with you. I know it's hard, right? And if you do have this renegade lifestyle, I know it's even more unbearable to think about trying to find someone in this economy, in this social climate. How the fuck are you going to find someone who truly loves you for you and who you can be with? And I feel like they're not in the public eye, you're in the public eye, or you're more recognised at work, or whatever your social circle is. They're not really associated with it, and they don't want to be. They want to be under the radar. Maybe they're the ones that ghosted you or turned down the proposal. If you haven't seen the last reading for Gemini, go and check that out, because there's something about that here. I want to make promises to you that I know I can't keep, and that's funny, because I just spoke about how we shouldn't be making promises, you know. But the truth of the matter is, I see something going on with your house. Hold on, give me a second to see what this is about. Redecorating your house, because the feng shui in your house is off. You've got a new house, but you don't like the energy. You got a new house, but bad things have happened there. You got a new house, but you punched up the walls. You've done something in your new home. The energy's not too great. Yeah, you're gonna need to revitalize that house. Just if you've decorated a studio, a space, a workshop, I want to say like a content room, yeah, where you're putting out content and what am I fucking saying? Setup. It's simply a con setup. Yeah, if you know about UK YouTubers, you know everyone wants a fucking con setup, right? I'm out here like, oh my God, how do I reach out to con and get a fucking setup? Because I want a whole fucking setup ASAP. So, for example, if you're a YouTuber and you Twitch and you stream or you put out content on YouTube, whatever, and you've got a setup, but you don't like your setup, the vibe's just, it's just not what you wanted it to be. Do it again. Change your setup every other day. Change your setup every other week. Have a. If you've got the coin and the funds to reinvent it or change your space so it's more convenient as well. Especially if you used to do it in a different room or a different space or closer to you, then make it realistic. Don't listen to someone else's idea of what you need or want. Make it for you. And don't hold on to a relationship because you don't feel like you're going to find someone else who's going to love you for you beyond the money and the lust and the need. Some people will just get with you for the clout and the money. Some people will just get with you for the attention. Some people will get with you just because you're a wild out there character and they just want to be in your euphoric vibration. Whoever you're with in a relationship that is kind of ended with, again, you're not meant to be with them. You're unaligned. The reason you stay together and you keep trying because it's more convenient and reassuring for your mental health and emotional well-being to be with them instead of not be with them, because the emptiness and the loneliness and the numbness and the empty mindgasm that goes on when you're not with them leaves you totally alone, because you're used to being around people all the time, working, busy, doing all this stuff. The downtime you have, at least you could have cuddled with them, had sex with them, done something positive with them. But no, God's forcing you to be alone. You're allowed to be alone. You're allowed to have downtime. I know it's scary. It's so hard for me. I could cry at how painful it is for me. I work all the time. In a 24-hour day, I'm working all the time. Let's just say it like that. I would like to scale it and say, okay, minimum 17-hour days I work. Yeah, in some way, shape or form, in some capacity, I work 17-hour days, bare minimum. Yeah? So it's painful and it's exhausting and it's sad when I have to stop, right? This is my biggest gripe and biggest issue, is I have to stop what I'm doing and rest. It's fine when I'm sleeping, but rest, chill out, relax, watch TV, just be. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to do that. I live in euphoria. I've manifested the life of my dreams. I'm going all the time doing the shit that I love, racking in the coin and abundance of this lifetime, creating the life that I want for myself. So when I stop and I pause, for example, it's a bank holiday weekend. Most people who work a 9 to 5 are like, yes, a bank holiday, woo, 3-day weekend, gonna go out and get turned. For me, I'm like, oh shit, people are not working now for the next 3 days. That means I shouldn't work. And I thought, let me try and act normal for a minute and not work for 3 days. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday, I'm going to try to not work, Let me see how I mentally manage not doing anything like work related. Let me just try and have fun. That was the most painstakingly difficult experience for me. I didn't want to go out with friends and socialize. Actually, the relationship I have with friends and family is nothing like it used to be because I spend 17-hour days working. I don't have a connection and bond with them. I don't have a desire to even spend time and engage with them. I don't enjoy it. If I'm being honest, I don't really enjoy it. I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be working again. I'd rather come on here and make content. I'd rather do some studying, some research, put some content out on another channel. I'd rather do something spiritual. I'd rather do gaming, play video games, do coding. I'd rather work on my business, on my dreams, on my ambition. I'd rather just turn up by myself and have a rave in my house. I'd rather do, there's 100 different things I love to do. I'm a crazy psycho person by myself on a madness, fucking painting all over the walls, decorating my house, feng shui in the front room. There's bare things I'd rather do. And it was painstakingly difficult to sit down and just watch TV. I was biting my nails in stress, oh no, let me do something. Let me try and take a nap then. Then I'm trying to take a nap in the day and I'm like, whoa, I can't sleep. Now I feel like a poor person. Now I feel broke. And that's not even financially, that's in spirit. That's in energy, that's in mind frame. Psychologically I feel broke, because I'm like, oh my gosh, who takes a day nap? What am I doing? I feel like I have no purpose. I have no purpose if I'm not moving. And I put a tweet out the other day, and it was like, how do you find fulfillment in action? Because everyone's having a great time on this 3-day weekend, and I'm just like, fuck, man. Wish it was a normal working day so I didn't feel so guilty if I was going to work. I'm really challenging myself to not work for these days, but boy, I feel shit. Just sitting here well, what is the point? I want to work again. I want to go again. I want to move again. I want to create again. I want to do something awesome again. And you've got to understand then that your lifestyle isn't like everyone else's. You're living a unique lifestyle. Yeah? And that's exactly what I actually teach and advocate for. For a really long time, I've been saying to so many people that are life coach, I've been going, it's not about building a career. It's about building a lifestyle. Do you know how many YouTubers, content creators out there, Instagrammers, they build this life and they don't know how to maintain it because they've never had it before, and a lot of them are quite young and they've just come up and got numbers and sponsors and money through all the stuff that they're doing, but they've got no real awareness of how the way in which they're living is a whole new ecosystem of reality. It's a whole new career path. And it's about finding a balance between the lines between career and lifestyle, and what is content creating, what is a job, what aspects of your daily life is actual work versus it not being work. Because once again, those 17-hour days, which are up from the standard fucking 8-hour day from 9 to 5, the energy's off. You can have working lunches. In that 17-hour days, I can go out for drinks, have a meeting here and there. I can go to a fucking lit event. I can go to a rave and a club. But regardless of all of it, that's still work. It's all still work, because work is merging into your lifestyle to such a degree that it's not blurred lines. There are no lines. It's one life, one love, one energy, one vibration, one frequency, higher consciousness. Yeah? It's deep like that. So you have to navigate through the terrain of what is and isn't. Go and stop, pause and hold, buy and sell. Get over to her tech, check out the crypto news. Ethereum is on the way up by October. Let me tell you that now if you know about the coin. BTC's going down, Ethereum's going up. Well, BTC's just hanging around in the lower regions of where it's kind of been recently over the last 6 months. But Ethereum's rocketing up to the sky. So get your coin in over there. I'll tell you that. Yeah. I'm going to leave you all, I think. Let me see if there's anything else I want to tap in and just share with you about what's going on. Because I feel like I'm getting a little personal, because I'm just sharing a lot about my life and my experience. And I don't want to rant on if you don't resonate. So hit the like if you receive and you get it. Because I feel like I'm just talking about my shit now and my life journey between career and lifestyle, which isn't easy, you know. Wow, yeah. You're incredibly gifted, you're incredibly smart, you're incredibly powerful. You change the game with whatever you're doing or creating, yeah? You've got such a beautiful heart, so much love inside of you. So much love. Oh my gosh, I think you're the same reading that I went off on the other week when I was like, I want to be like you, fam. When I was talking about that's the same energy I get again, where it's like they want to be like you, but they don't even know you. If you haven't checked that reading out, go and check that out. They want to be like you, but they don't even know you. Because your heart's so gorgeous. I want to say your heart's so sexy, so humongous, so giving. And I don't even say that in a way of trying to seduce you or sexualize you in that way. It's sacral energy. When I say sexy, I say sacral. There's a real acceptance and awareness of who you are, and you're bold and brave, and you're really, really willing to take a risk. And you've had to pull away from family and friends and fake communities, really change your lifestyle to accommodate all of this. You were holding on to a relationship for a long time. I think you tried to propose, and I think you kind of got turned down. Either way, but there is someone, I promise you, this is the promise that I wanted to make before, but I didn't want to make. Do you get what I mean? Like, because I worry about making promises to you guys, and I know that your health's not too good in regards to the relationship that you've just left behind. But you know what, yeah? I really do believe in my heart and soul that there's someone out there. I feel like I'm connecting with the masculine, and I want to say there's a woman out there for you. So, but male or female, it doesn't matter. There's a partner out there for you who accommodates you real well. They will stand by your side if you're in the public eye and you're on the red carpet. They'll be with you on the red carpet. If they're in the industry, they'll be the people will love you. I know it's scary. Believe me, I'm an empath. I'm clairvoyant. I see dead people. I connect with people's passed on loved ones. I've had situations where I've been on a second date with a guy and his dead mum's coming in, talking to me, telling him to tell him stuff. Do you know how painful that is for me? Do you know how painful it is for me to even date someone knowing all the stuff that I know about them? In my head, I always think, I'm never going to get in a relationship. How am I ever going to be with someone when I know all of their dirty secrets before they do? And I've got their passed on loved ones coming through asking me to pass on messages. The stuff that his mum told me to tell him, I did share it with him as well. We dated for ages after that as well, and the relationship just crumbled to the ground because the stuff that I revealed was so intense. And then he told me where all the stuff, what I was saying, where it was coming from, and the background of the story. Then I felt awful. because he had a really bad relationship with his mum growing up, and she passed away in a very traumatic way. And the stuff that she was saying was so relevant to me. She was badgering me every day. Even I left the day early because his mum was just pushing herself forward in my energy. And I was like, no, allow me. I'm trying to have a date here. I don't need you coming in, ruining this date. I just want to get to know this guy. I've gone home in the bath. She still followed me home. She's in my house now. If you've seen the movie Ghost Town with Ricky Gervais, where he starts seeing dead people, that is the reality of mediums. It was so painful for me. And I shared it with him. I said, you know what I do? You're really accepting of my spiritual gifts. You're into mediumship and all of that. I said, I have to tell you what's going on with me and why I was off on our last date. He's like, okay, tell me. I want to know what my mum said. I told him everything, and our relationship couldn't be repaired from it because it was so deep of what had been revealed. And although we were moving past it, he knew I knew him inherently to a much higher degree than others would. And he didn't even get to freely open up to me in that way his self and share that stuff with me independently himself. I knew it before he did. He felt so vulnerable and at risk and exposed in our connection. And that's not cute for a masculine. That's not cute for a man. Men don't want that, you know. And I'm a powerful boss bitch. I just run shit. I run my own reality. I run my own life. I say what I like. People can suck my dick, which I don't have, but metaphorically speaking, I feel like I've got a metaphorical dick that is bigger than most men. And a lot of men don't know how to handle me and my presence when I show up, because I show up and I show out. Yeah, I like to stay humble and low-key, you know? But I've got no problem with being in the public eye, turning the fuck up, shutting shit down, telling people to suck a dick. You know, I'm getting dragged everywhere with this energy, right? To kind of share and give you perspective. But I mean, I'm relating with your energy. I receive it. I understand it isn't easy. So whatever it is, and this is giving me hope too, right? You will find what you need. We will find what we need in one way, shape or form, okay? Someone's out there for you. They will accommodate you. They will be aligned to you, aligned to your lifestyle. They will support you. They will encourage you. Don't rush it, and don't force yourself to be with people that don't fit the mold just because it's easier than being alone. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, okay? Because you're selling yourself short. If you want someone who you can ride with in any situation, who's not scared to show their face, who can show up in any forum, any platform, do what they want to do, give off love and be in high vibes like you, and you actually have a good time together. So many people in relationships, and I'm going to leave it here, right? So many people in relationships, this is the most icky thing about relationships and why I would rather be single for as long as I can, yeah? I'm not trying to follow the status quo. You come home from work, we eat dinner together, watch a show, cuddle up, have sex, go to bed, and then start the day again, and we just see each other. Boring. Most relationships and dynamics, and I've done several couples readings and worked with couples and life coach people through a lot of difficult relationship experiences. I find it boring. Shoot me in the fucking head now, please, because this is hell. Boring. I don't want to come home every day and cook and be a servant and be the feminine. I want to turn up, but in my house, in my own little bubble. I don't want there to, I want to do stupid shit like climb over furniture, run around naked, play video games and VR and just do dumb shit. Take risks. Be silly. Be wild. Be free. Not be limited to kind of constructs of what it means. Oh, you can open up in this way. Oh, I have to be self-conscious of my body. No, look at my body and accept it for what it is. You either do or don't like it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to be nice and passive. I'm not always going to be one way in a relationship. Like there's so much stereotypes of man and woman, male and female in a relationship. Oh, we must be like this. Oh, darling, do you want me to do this for you? Oh, we're going to go here, we're going to do this. And oh, we're going to meet our friends and go for dinner and double date. I just want to turn up all day, every day like I do when I'm by myself. This energy, this love, this positive energy, this good vibes that I carry when I'm with me. All I need to know is that I can still carry that when I'm with you. And I ain't got to play it down and pacify it and pretend to be less and accommodate your needs. Because if my self-love is through the roof and I love me, that's why I move brazy, wild, crazy, turn up, live my best life when I'm by myself. Then all I really need is another person who has that mental capacity and the ability to meet me in a mind space at the same time. Same period of space-time. Yeah? I just want to be me all the time. And any other relationship that you're in, especially girls, you've got to go on a first date and you got to overly slap on the makeup. Oh my God, I've got to have lashes. Oh my God, I've got to lay my wig down. Oh my God, I've got to have the perfect outfit. Oh my God, I've got to eat in this way so they don't feel like, so I've got to look the most perfect, the best angle. Oh, I need to post this cutest photo on Insta and it's got to be totally to this angle. And I might have to put a filter on it. And fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. I want to push you around and as a joke and just do dumb shit and just like, I don't want to say what other stuff because it's a bit inappropriate, but just I just want to be me. I just want to be me 24/7. And all I need is someone who will give me the space and time to be that and also feel safe enough to do that with me. And that's what you also deserve. So you need to go out and not even seek that. You clearly know how to manifest because we're speaking about your reality and your lifestyle, which is pretty fucking lit. So you've manifested all of it. So stop holding on to any vibration that isn't that. Don't choose to go on a date and then try and be something that you're not when you're in the room, because then you're attracting or manifesting a connection with someone where you're not truly being you. Do you get what I mean? Continue to work on just being you. And whoever comes around you, like, you'll get more and more people that will gravitate towards that. You can see if someone's being genuine or fake. You can see it in the eye contact, in the body language, in the eyebrows, in how intimate they are during sex and how comfortable they are with the weird and wacky shit you want to do in the bedroom or when you're alone together. You can see whether they're bored or not, if they're on their phone or not, or whether or not you're doing dumb shit together. Yeah? When, like, for me, the most profound and sexy relationships is I can come to your house, I can spend time with you, and I'm just with you and we get lost. Or we don't even know what we've done. We're sitting there, we're talking, we're laughing, we're being stupid. No one's in their phone. We're either playing games, running around the house, even if we're cooking, gaming, watching TV, whatever it is, it's just me and you. And actually, fucking hell, you came here at 7 p.m, it's now 7 a.m, and it only feels like an hour's passed. Do you get what I mean? Like, whoa, how has all this time gone? And we haven't even done anything. We were actually supposed to go out to dinner, but it's now 7 a.m. We're going to have to go out for breakfast or something because we've actually just got lost in space-time with each other, because we've just been actually just being one with ourselves through each other. And I say all of that loosely, knowing fucking hell, that sounds like a magical life that not a lot of people can have. But it does exist and it is real. And you should never settle for less. Never. Because if there are areas of your life where you feel unfulfilled, you're unfulfilled because you haven't got this. And to be honest, this is the easiest thing that we could ever manifest in our lives. It's about letting go of anything that isn't this vibration. Yeah? Don't force it. Don't falsify love. Don't falsify connections. Don't falsify relationships with others. If you know what you really, really want, then wait for that. So many relationships I've had over the last 2 years, well, I say that loosely, so many dates and situations I've been on where I could have just said, yeah, fuck it, cool, I can see the future. Do you know what, I could be with him. Do you know what, I can see we can have a kid together, we can settle down, we can move in together, we can build a nice, cushy life. You're a decent person, sex is decent, all of this. I want more than decent. I want more than decent. I want so much more. So only when you can admit to yourself that you want so much more, and you've always wanted so much more than what you've been receiving, only then can you understand why things have happened in the way they are, and only then can you truly manifest the life that you really want. You have to know you want it, own that you want it, so it can come into you, Gem. Yeah? Love and light. I'll be back soon with more. Adios, amigos.